playing in the space that he wants to occupy.
He stays back, Cloak runs up onto the ball and effectively leaves Garlett with the responsibility for Harry Taylor.
Well, interesting that first bounce, Jared. Sam Jacobs contested it in the ruck for Carlton. A fourth ruckman now, and Cruiser started in the middle as well.
Burns, just outside 50, does exactly that. Burns them off, gives to Hogan. He can send it inside. Goes a little wide. Thornton. Boundary line was the sanctuary. He was after it. He got it. He'll get a ball in. Thornton and Lonergan. And there's a number of the Blues that are out. Now in the middle. Needs no introduction. So Geelong free here, inside 50. And it'll go to Trent West in the ruck contest against Jacobs. And not the start the Blues were after.
And he's just been maturing down in the VFL side for a couple of years. He's a big lump of a lad. He'll be getting a game on a regular basis with most other teams, I would think, Jason, but he's had to wait his turn for the Cats.
Fourth year on the list this year for Trent West. Turns 22 later this year. Starts it outside the square and it drifts through for only a behind. And fourth ruckman essentially for Geelong the first couple of years on the list, behind Stephen King, behind Blake and Ottens. So now getting his chance.
He may become second ruckman this year, and Ottens goes forward more.
Stevens to Bentley towards Fisher, but Kelly dropped in front, took the mark for Geelong.
She's got some options, haven't they, with Mooney not playing, with Hawkins still just a developing youngster.
Thornton takes the mark. Almost a lone hand in defence at the moment, Brett Thornton. Could almost have been a premiership player. Almost moved to Hawthorn last year. In the year of their premiership year. Cloak, Russell, Bentley.
Oh, they're on here.
And inside 50, Brown. He can run onto this. It bounces kindly. Garlett runs for him. He ignores him and goals. Stephen Brown.
Skills once again underpinning that assault forward from defence. Good kick to Cameron Cloak, and he just got the ball on quickly. If you're going to defeat any defence, whatever structure it is, speed into the forward 50, Jason, is tantamount to setting it up.
It is, and it all started in the back pocket. It was a good change of direction from Brett Thornton. And then, as you said, two or three quick kicks, a quick hand pass mixed in amongst it, and players running back towards goal.
Second year on the list for Stephen Brown this year. 13 games in his debut season last year.
Should he have handballed that one, Jason? Would you have asked him the question afterwards?
He was close enough to kick it. Two ruckmen again, Jacobs and Cruiser in the middle for Carlton.
And Hogan back to Hunt for Geelong, the clearance.
Interesting tactics, the Blues. The Blues are trying to nullify, whereas every Geelong ruckman is jumping at the footy eyes on the ball.
He's gone here, Greg.
Just worry about, look, it's not the first time it's been done. Other teams have tried it to two big fellas in the middle, but so much importance on the clearances, Jared, and so much happens at ground level. He's going to have to be special, Matthew Cruiser, to actually contribute in that respect.
Jordan Russell cut off the pass that was intended for Burns. Now Jacobs marks on the wing. Armfield comes out wide. He's got Grigg if he wants him. Stevens now has Grigg still. And now Griggs away with some space. Needs to hit the next target.
Once he's left.
It's a wobbler, tough one. And Taylor read that beautifully.
Yeah, and that wasn't Cameron Cloak's fault. It was just a dreadful kick. A big floater straight over the top. Cloak had led up into space. Probably wasn't on, but needed to kick the ball elsewhere, Greg.
Cruiser's now running with Joel Corey, which I think is a terrific learning experience for him. He's very much built in the Jim Steins mould, and he's going to be a ruck rover come ruckman.
Rook, aim for Lonergan, off hands, Corey, backtracks, Chapman, steps, he stepped three, one good turn, and misses across the face. It's a couple of opportunities he's had in this game, hasn't nailed either of them. Austin, 23 plays 14.
And Joel Corey's on the mark, and Cruiser's smart player. He's pushed up onto the wing. Got to move the ball quicker to be able to use him.
Armfield almost caught Grigg. Stevens from half-back. There's one kick in it. Cloak. Marks on the halfway line.
Good hands.
But again, Geelong get players back. High kick. Fisher, tough one for him to grab. Got hands on it, couldn't mark it. West, handball smothered by Garlett, but Scarlett cuts it off. Tenace, and now Burns can go. Open midfield, calls for the lead from Rook.
Corridor.
Hits him.
Yeah.
And he wants to take off, but he's wrapped up. Gets the handball out again. Corey, 52 from goal. Corralled. No pass options. Back. Lonergan. Corey, now he can go. Pokes the pass to the pocket. Thornton. Been a good job he's been doing back there. He comes to the open side to Hadley.
And Jason, you say that the Blues continually go wide. That's because every time you get the ball in deep in defence there, defence and midfielders all just clog up that middle of the ground.
Yeah, Geelong prepared to own the corridor at any expense.
Taylor with the pick-off to Burns.
Happy to concede space wide. That's where the Blues went again this time, because they were forced out wide, and unfortunately the kick to Cameron Cloak hung in the air. It was read very well by Harry Taylor, who's now up to 17 possessions.
Burns he very rarely has a shot in that situation, and the Blues weren't aware of it. Taylor long, off hands, Hawkins, pocket. Ablett, anything could happen here. Slits the tackle, hands it up to Rook. He's nailed. Virtually dropped that, and he got the free. Blues portion of the crowd not happy. And here in barking instructions, Michael Jennings, and Ablett wants a pass option. Now he spins it around his body and misses. He's fallible. It's a 10-point game.
Did you see he's... oh, that is a dreadful free kick.
Is that for in the back?
Yep.
Stevens short to Russell.
I don't think he needs help like that, Gary Ablett, does he? He gets enough of it without those sort of free kicks.
Clean bowl, West, Chapman, Corey to the open side, Tenace. They've got free players everywhere. Bouncing ball, well played Bentley, caught by Jakira, got it up to Grigg, to Stevens. And now Yaron, Grigg, Russell, Anderson, well worked the Blues. Try and get it to the open side. Johnson, Bauer. Again steps through traffic, back to Yaron. Open forward line. Garlett wants it long. He's in a good spot. Flies, couldn't rake it in. Hampson thrown out in the Garlett direction. 48 from goal. Centering kick. Fisher in a one-on-one. Good palm down McKenna. Fisher the crumb. A snap from the impossible pocket. It's the post. It's back to one kick.
And plenty of Blues fans here and at home pretty excited, I think, Jason, because despite the dominance that we've all seen from Geelong by virtue of their possession, they're hanging in there, and Garlett is tough to match up on up forward.
He is. He's an exciting young player.
Milburn takes them on from fullback. Held up a little. Stokes and Scarlett try and open up some space. And they do exactly that with perfection in the end, the Cats. Gladler. Been impressive, the rookie-less player, and that's a sensational pass to Hawkins. It'll only be for 6. Heads to the pocket. Ablett in a one-on-one, why wouldn't you? And a little push. And Joseph with the free. So a rookie-less player, Aaron Joseph, who has never played a home and away game, up against one of the superstars of the competition, if not the best player in the competition. David Johnson. West. Laidler. David Johnson again. It's not 20. You heard the call. Stokes. Johnson. Hawkins.
Well, I think the time's right for Tom Hawkins to go back and have a shot for goal. He tried to set up Gary Ablett before, but if he's going to be the player that Geelong want him to be, and that's the big target up forward that kicks goals, well, he marks inside the attacking 50, and he's not right on the boundary line. He's got enough angle there. He's got to go back and start kicking these.
You'd back Fev from here.
Oh, absolutely. And Fev wouldn't be chipping to a little bloke in the pocket either, let me tell you, like he did last time.
Cats desperate for Tom Hawkins to raise his level.
Got that.
Oh, that'll do. Superb.